Today I'm going to show you how to fix a common problem on a refrigerator, not just on these drawers, but even the interior. This drawer here, the whole corner was broken off and cracked right here, as you can see. I already fixed this with just the Plastex clear, gluing this back on, using it as a glue. However, this piece here is missing completely, and I'm going to show you how to use our molding material to remake that part, even though you don't have it. We're going to take the molding material that comes in the kit. It's heated on a hot plate at about 120, just on warm. And we're gonna take a mold right here on the front part, right above this, because from here forward, this is all the same shape. And we're just gonna mold this up in here. Now it only has to be on warm, 120 degrees. If it's too hot to touch, then you can cool it off. You don't need it that hot. It gets like putty at 120. And this will get to room temperature probably in about 10 or 15 minutes. So we'll cut away for a brief period, and then I'll show you how to remake that right back on there, just like it was never broken. All right, it's been about 15 to 20 minutes, and this is back to room temperature now. And that's all it needs to get to where it makes a perfect mold. Now I'm just gonna peel this back here. Now I could have taken a mold if I didn't have an exact part here. I could have taken a mold usually the opposite side, or one of the other drawers would have the same track on it. But all I'm going to do here is just slide this up forward, just like that, and it'll sit in there. And then I'm going to take a piece of tape, just packaging tape works really good, and I'm just going to put it along here to keep it from running down on this surface and kind of discoloring it or making it drip on there. So I'm just going to put the tape on there to protect it from running down there. Then all we're going to do is take, here's the powder, and this of course is the liquid. We're just going to take and fill this in, kind of just slowly fill this in. Just put a couple drops into the powder, come up here, and just fill this in. And I'm using the clear, by the way. It'll come out pretty clear. It won't be 100% clear, but as it dries, it gets more clear. And we'll just continue to fill that in. With Plastex, you don't have to worry about mixing anything. All you're doing is putting some drops in here, picking it up at the tip of the needle, and moving it where you want it, and just fill that in. Push a little more liquid out and fill it in like that. There's no real mixing involved. All right, we've got this pretty well filled up now. And always work from the flat side, so all you have to do is file the top off. That way you don't have to do a lot of detail work, and because the mold will take care of all the detail under here. So we've filled that up now, and we're just going to let that dry for about 20 minutes. We pulled the mold material away. This is all built back in there now, and I'm just going to take this file here and just file this top a little bit. It doesn't need much. There's just a little bit of a lip here on the edge. So we're just gonna file that off a little bit. And it depends how smooth and how shiny or how good you want it to look. You could take some sandpaper, like 220, and then you could actually sand that with like 600 wet if you'd like. And it'll look clear, and you won't hardly be able to tell that it's been repaired, but you don't really see that part of it. So it's now built back, and it's all done. So we're all done here, and we're going to put everything away. Be sure that you don't throw this mold material away, because you can put this back into the hot plate and make something else out of it. And it can be used unlimited amount of times, so you don't ever throw it away. Or if you leave it out, somebody will think it's an old piece of rubber and probably throw it away. But other than that, this is all ready to put back in the refrigerator.